and hadn't given me a chance.
Michelle? No, I mean...
We'll have much more Emmy highlights for you throughout the broadcast tonight. And last night, Ole Miss almost beat the #1 team in the country. But tonight, the highlight that's making headlines, students fighting for the state flag. This is a picture from the Mississippi Conservative Facebook page of a massive state flag in the Ole Miss student section just minutes before fans tell us police took it away. And a WAPT viewer sent us this video. You can see a police officer taking away signs that read, "Let the band play Dixie." He told us police were also confiscating smaller state flags. A few weeks ago, the Ole Miss band announced it would no longer play Dixie due to its historical context. You'll remember the university removed the state flag last October. But what happened yesterday is getting a lot of attention on social media. This is a tweet from State Senator Chris McDaniel. It says in part, if the university was confiscating state flags and pro-Dixie signs, this is unconstitutional and shouldn't be condoned. If forced censorship is Ole Miss's new policy, I suggest students do whatever necessary to vindicate their individual rights. But State Rep Jeremy Anderson calls this disheartening and distasteful. He says we'll continue to push for a state flag that represents all Mississippians. Ole Miss is responding. They sent us this, saying in part, according to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium policies, banners and poles aren't permitted unless they're approved by Ole Miss event management. Security officers and ushers were instructed to remove flags and signs that were raised, obstructing the views of fans. Banners and signs that violated these policies were collected, regardless of the message on the sign. Well, people are weighing in on this story on our Facebook page, and here's what some of y'all are saying. Jeff says the policy on banners in the stadium has been in place for many years. It's well known and fully explained on the school's website. Ty writes, I'm all for tradition, but you can't block people's view of the game. They paid for a ticket, and that flag was gigantic. We want to know what you think about it. Head over to our 16 WAPT Facebook page and let us know. Well, new at 10, a deadly four-wheeler accident in Rankin County. Coroner David Ruth says a four-wheeler flipped over on 38-year-old Shelly Case, killing her. Ruth says Case was out doing work in a pasture this afternoon behind her home on Poplar Springs Road in Florence when the accident happened. And right now, several Madison businesses don't have any water after a 12-inch water line break. Madison officials say the Walmart on Grandview Boulevard in Madison and several other nearby businesses in the same shopping center are without water. They say some residents may see some discoloration in their water, but there was never a loss of pressure. And so far, no bull water notice has been issued. Everyone is expected to have water again in the next few hours. Well, a water warning in the Bogue Chitto River after 6 million gallons of stormwater and sewage spilled into it. Officials say the leak came from a water treatment plant in Brookhaven. 16 WAPT's Candace Red was there today with more on this one.
About 6 million gallons of rain, water, and sewage from this plant spilled into the Bogue Chitto River. It happened Friday at the wastewater treatment plant in Brookhaven. The Mississippi Department of Environmental Quality issued a water contact advisory for the river that exact same day. Now, the advisory extends from Highway 84 in Brookhaven to the Mississippi-Louisiana state line. Now, we did speak to the department, and they told us the sewage release is under control. Some residents, however, are still worried.
I think it's bad. I think Bogue Chitto River used to be a nice little creek. Now it's out of control for the waste and for the trees and all the humbug in Bogue Chitto.
People are urged to avoid the river, meaning no swimming or fishing in those sections. The advisory will remain in effect until further notice. Crews will be sampling the water in various locations to see if it's what they call below the levels of concern. For now, in Brookhaven, Candace Red, 16 WAPT News.
Yeah, we're going to make sure that we keep you updated on that warning, so make sure to keep checking our website, WAPT.com. Well, a single car wreck killed one person in Richland this morning. It happened around 10 o'clock on Highway 49 near Lyle Machinery. The Rankin County coroner identified the victim as 41-year-old Joseph Falgut. The cause of the crash is under investigation. Meantime, in Sunflower County, a car crash sparked a grass fire. Officials say the car lost control after a tire blew out and it crashed. That's when the car caught on fire and burned all of the grass in the median. It all